Hello, welcome to another episode of Meaghan Chitwood Live, powered by BNI. In this episode, we're going to actually talk about the next step, which is the referral, and how do you actually communicate the referral really effectively. So let's get started. As you know, you can catch us every Monday at 9 a.m. Central Time on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, as well as LinkedIn Live now. And you can always catch the replay on Instagram as well. So let's talk about our steps, right? So we're talking about the steps in the referral process that then helps lead us to increasing our business by 30% or more in the year. All right. So step one, trust, right? We have to build trust. Step two is we have to get enough knowledge about what you do and how you do it so that we can speak intelligently about your business. We then have to understand what are the things we're looking for so that we can ultimately identify when there is a need for the referral. So that includes, what am I looking for? What am I listening for? All the senses, but also planning, bragging, and complaining. And then how do you offer me up as a solution? How do you offer me up as a solution so that the person is likely to do business with me because of how you've served it up? And today we're going to talk about actually passing the referral. So sometimes you think, okay, I'm just going to call a person up and say, hey, call this person, and they're waiting for your phone call. Or I'll text, hey, you should follow up with so-and-so. Well, it's really important in the sales process overall that you have a clear way of communicating how good this referral actually is. Okay, so it's really important, one, that you tell everyone kind of where you left off so that they know how to pick it up and take it the rest of the way. Have you ever had that experience at the doctor's office where they say, here, you need to fill out the forms, and you start and you fill out the form at the top and it asks you for your name and your address and all those kinds of things. And then you continue filling out the forms. And then you flip to the next page and they ask you for your name and your phone number and your address. It's like, I've already given you all of this information. So when a referral partner is setting you up as a solution for the referral, sometimes they've gotten that kind of far down the sales process for you because they've identified the need and they've offered you up as a solution. So you need to really communicate with them what you have done so that they can then pick it up from there and move it forward instead of starting all over again from the very beginning and kind of and basically ultimately repeating any steps within the process. Because referrals, it tend to close a lot more easily than you going out and prospecting. So the other thing is just because it was a referral, it's highly more likely to close. Thus, you don't have to be so salesy about it. All right. So that's what's really important to think about. So in BNI, we have a scale that we use. So if you're a BNI member, you've got the mobile app, right? You've got the mobile app where you put in the name of the referral and the contact information about the referral. And then you get down to the 1 through 5, right? The 1 through 5. And most people think, well, I just need to tell them how hot they are to buy, right? That's what the 1 through 5 is. That is actually not what the 1 through 5 is when it comes to passing referrals, right? So when you're talking about referrals, you need to talk about what type of referral you actually pass. So there are 5 major types of referrals. The first one is authorizing the prospect to use your name and to get great service. So it sounds something like, Alice is expecting your phone call. Be sure to mention my name. Now, some people might think that this is a lead. It's not a lead. Because I've already talked to them and I've qualified them. I'm just then telling you to go do the rest of it, right? I've already talked to Alice, and Alice knows that you're going to be is expecting your call. So when you call Alice and you say Meaghan sent you, they should already know that. They should remember if I've set it up really, really well. So that's a 1, right? That's putting all the effort on you and getting you completely set up. Number 2 is I'm passing on a letter, email, text recommendation. I love these. I love a level 2. It's done usually as a communication where you introduce that person to, introduce the two people to the other. What this looks like is, Bob, I want to introduce you to Sue. Bob, the reason why I want to introduce you to, let me tell you who Sue is and why I wanted to introduce you to Sue. And basically, it's my sales pitch as to why Bob needs to take Sue's phone call. Sue, this is why you wanted to talk to Bob. Bob said that he was heavily in the need of your product or service. These were a couple of the things that he said that he needed, reminding Bob what he actually said that he needed. And so I wanted the two of you to get together and discuss if you can do business together. If you need me in any way, please do let me know. So again, this reinforces everything for the referral that I've just given. And it also, again, gives me that opportunity to offer the person up as the solution to the problem, right? So it lets me review some of that with everyone. And then if I can do it if I can really hype up both sides really, really effectively, they're just more likely to do business together again. All right. 3. Okay. So that was number 2. 3, begin to qualify the need of the prospect and provide the solution. And then I'm going to explain how that can be the solution provider. Okay. So 2 is an email, is a note communication that is probably, the way I just said it, it's probably even better for referral partners. This is what I think you two need to talk about. 3 is when I get into, I can still do it by a letter of recommendation. I can also go in deeper. This is taking me deeper into the sales process. But I have identified that need and I've provided the solution. This process that we're talking about, the 7 steps, is really to get a 3 or above. A 3 will be, if you're doing these 7 steps every single time, you will have a level 3 referral every single time because you have gone ahead and qualified that need and then offered them up as a solution. So that is a 3. That can be done by phone. That can be done by an email communication as well. 4, we've qualified the need and scheduled the appointment. Okay. Qualified the need and gone ahead and scheduled the appointment. What this looks like is, okay, you're ready to buy a car. You're really interested in buying a car. Are you available Saturday? They say, yes, I'm available Saturday. They're great. I'm going to pull out my phone and I'm going to call my referral partner at the car dealership. And I'm going to say, he's available Saturday. Can you meet with him on Saturday? What time? Okay, he's available at 2:00. Does that work for you? Yes. So I just set up the time for them to actually meet. Imagine if you're sitting there with a referral and you go, let me actually just go ahead and give the person a call right now. That has a huge impact. Just like, I'm going to do a little faux pas because we don't usually use these anymore. Just like pulling out someone else's business card has an impact. If I pull out somebody else's business card because I am promoting their business, how much more dedicated do I look? How much more does it look like I actually really believe in that particular person? So pulling out the phone and going ahead and getting that referral set up is absolutely fantastic and is level 4. I do also recommend business cards every once in a while for maximum impact. And then 5, we're going to qualify the need, schedule the meeting, and I'm going to actually be there to help facilitate the conversation. This is really, really good when I'm introducing someone to a referral partner. My friend Shirley Town does this brilliantly in her area in South Carolina. She has her referral partner and the two of them go to lunch with her targeted referral. And they go to a nice lunch. We are wining and dining people here. And the three parties are there to actually facilitate. So the party that's referring is there to actually facilitate the conversation. This can have a huge impact because sometimes when people get together, they don't know why they really need to talk. That's why I'm so thorough in my level 2 referral in telling everybody why I want them to get together. But now I'm there. And I can actually, with a level 5, I'm there. I can actually make sure that the conversation goes as I pictured it in my head. And if it starts to go off the rails, I can help bring it back because I'm a neutral third party to help everyone get together. So those are the 5 levels of referrals. So authorizing a person to use your name, an email or other form of writing like recommendation, 3, I start qualifying the need and offering you up as a solution. 4, I've qualified the need, offering up as a solution, and going ahead and setting the appointment. And 5, I'm going to qualify the need, I'm going to schedule the appointment, and I'm going to be there to actually go ahead and continue to have the conversation. All right. So next week, we're going to talk about how do you then, after the referral is passed, how do you analyze the effectiveness of the referral, and how do you continue helping get that referral down the line so that it can actually close? And then we're also going to talk about when they close, how do you thank, even when they don't close, how are you going to thank your referral partner for the effort that they put in to try and help you grow your business? So that is what we're going to be talking about next week. All right, next Monday. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.